The man now wanted for murdering her daughter pulled a gun on her once. The Harris County Sheriff's Office is asking the public to be on the lookout for Davis. Court records show he threatened to kill the victim, Rhynecia Sanford, just last month. Now she's dead.
He is very dangerous, and he's on.
A warning from the family of Rhynecia Sanford as deputies with the Harris County Sheriff's Office search for Cameron Davis. The 29-year-old is accused of killing Sanford, his ex-girlfriend, at the Portofino Landing Apartments yesterday morning. Witnesses said they had been arguing. Sanford's mother says their relationship was back and forth, and he had been violent towards her for months.
When I came home in June or whatever, and I came to live with her, he pulled a gun out on me. And that's what made me leave Texas and came back to Louisiana. And I kept telling her to leave him, but she's 27, she's grown. I can't do nothing.
According to court records, Davis was charged in May with assaulting Sanford. She told deputies he hit her 10 times after breaking up with him. And last month, he was charged with retaliation, accused of threatening to murder her.
Just like a month ago, she had told me she was trying to get away from him.
Davis, who already had a violent criminal history, was never arrested for those charges. Sanford had 5 children.
It's a horrible situation. It's a horrible situation. Horrible. It's terrible. It's a feeling that you cannot describe.
Jessica Willie, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
I spoke to Ashley Guillory's husband, Curtis, and he told me that today is her 38th birthday. They had plans to go to the casino together, but obviously that's not happening. Very, very unfortunate. He was very emotional about that. EquiSearch founder Tim Miller told me they are going to do everything. He told her husband they're going to do everything that they can to bring her home to him or bring some sort of closure to this case on her birthday, but as of now, that has not happened.
Curtis Guillory pulled this photo of him and his wife out of his wallet to show me. It's his favorite of the two of them together.
What's going on with my wife right now? She waiting for me to come get her. She waiting for me to come. She know I'm coming. She waiting for me to come get her, rescue her. She know I won't stop until I get her back in my arms.
The last time he saw his wife Ashley was on the morning of Saturday, September 4th, before he went to work. He says she was planning to run errands that day.
About 7:45, I kissed her and told her I'll be back when I finish my job.
Had he known that would be the last time, he would see the woman he's known for more than 20 years and been married to for almost 3.
If that's the case, I wouldn't have went and did my job. I'd have stayed here with my wife.
EquiSearch has been scouring Independence Park in Missouri City for 2 days. They say information led them here. They've searched thousands of acres, according to EquiSearch founder Tim Miller, working alongside Houston Police Homicide, who is now over the case. But all he says they've come up with is where the wife and mother is not.
I anticipate we're going to be going again tomorrow. We can't disclose that area just yet, where we're going to be. Some new information came in. Feel as though it's credible information, so I'll be meeting with Homicide. We just got off the phone with him, in fact, meeting with him and get a game plan and get the mapping planned for tomorrow.
Ashley's husband, Curtis, is devastated. He tells me he knows in his heart that someone knows where Ashley is. If that's you, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 713-222.
With DirecTV Stream, I can get live TV and on demand together. Watch Serena Williams, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman. Serena, Wonder Woman.
You cannot be serious!
Get your TV together with the best of live and on demand. Introducing DirecTV Stream with no annual contract.
Yeah, I spoke with Crystal Barnes' relatives, but I've also spoken with HPD investigators who tell me this is still an open case and they have not identified a suspect. But Barnes' mom sat down with me one-on-one earlier today, explaining that she found out on Monday when she saw the news that a woman was found dead. She never imagined that woman would be her daughter, who she described to me as her backbone.
That was my baby, and I didn't even know it. And when I found out, it just took everything out of me. It was like a knife was stabbed in me. People don't know it's a hurting thing. Everybody keeps saying you're going to get over it. No, I would never get over this.
Though Janice Barnes' daughter, Crystal, was discovered dead Monday morning in this ditch near Parkhurst and Wayside, her family didn't find out what happened until Thursday when her body was identified.
I say, ma'am, you got to have the wrong person.
Now they have gone from disbelief to a much deeper stage of grief.
She meant the world to her. She wouldn't hurt a flea. She wouldn't hurt nobody. Everybody loved her. She kept a smile on her face. Every time she take a picture, she had a smile on her face.
Barnes lived with her daughter, who was her caretaker. Her older sister says the family was extremely close.
Anytime someone came over here, she would sit here.
Now the empty space reminds them of their loss, and they believe they know who's responsible, though police have not yet confirmed a suspect.
It's been hard on me. It's like my whole life is shattered. That was my baby. He didn't have to shoot her and kill her and then drag her off and throw her on the side of the ditch like she was a dog. Who does that? That's somebody that didn't have a heart. That's all I can say. He did not have a heart.
Now several hearts are broken as they hold on to memories her mother says will never be enough. In Houston, I'm Brianna Connor, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Hey Google.
County Sheriff's Office identifies the victim as 71-year-old Martha Medina. We know she lives nearby and often frequented this McDonald's. The search for her killer is on as the sheriff fumes over the violence.
There's a lot of jobs right now. People are hiring. I mean, get to work. I mean, this crime spree and things like that, it's just ridiculous. I mean, we could do better. This is plain daylight.
An exasperated Sheriff Ed Gonzalez after yet another senseless tragedy.
We could do better than that. I mean, really stealing a purse from an elderly person, get a job, you know? I mean, there's no excuse for that.
This morning, as Martha Medina was leaving this McDonald's on Uvalde, the sheriff says someone snatched her purse, and when the 71-year-old tried to get a picture or video of the robber, he hit her with his car and took off. Her bags of food litter the scene. Medina died at the hospital.
Come on, this person came to eat. She had her bags of food. They're thrown on the floor. You know, it breaks my heart. She's someone's loved one, you know, and it's just inexcusable.
The sheriff's office describes the suspect's car as a 2017 or 2018 black Chevrolet Impala with chrome rims and dark tinted windows. We know the victim was not able to get any good images of the killer. The sheriff maddened by the violence.
I mean, this person coming out with their food was parked right at the front entrance. So we're going to do everything we can to solve this case.
Jessica Willey, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
He had big plans to celebrate his birthday tomorrow, and this particular leap around the sun was special because it was also a leap he was taking in life. An entrepreneur getting ready to launch a clothing line and very well known in the city of Houston. On Instagram, he was known as Hellcat Marley.
Every time I close my eyes, I can see this man's face.
For Reginald Davis, his ride down the West Park Tollway Monday evening became one he'll never forget. The one where he hoped to help save a life right here in this ditch. West Park Tollway, just after 7 in the evening.
In the midst of the cluster is him swerving through the cars.
When Davis noticed the car crash into the ditch, many kept driving, but not him.
Yeah, I pulled over.
Who he found once he approached the car was Patrick Ivory, a stranger to him in that moment, but a life he tried to save.
So you pull over, you walk up to the car.
Yeah, I see the blood on his shirt. So once I seen the blood on his shirt, it was just like, find out where he got hit at.
Davis first using a shirt to wrap around his bullet wounds. Then officers showed up with a tourniquet. Davis focused on keeping Ivory calm, who was asking questions.
Where's the ambulance? You know what I'm saying? Is they on the way? Are they coming? You know what I'm saying? How far are they?
But as time passed,
you can see like his speech kind of got slurred and stuff like that, his eyes and stuff.
When first responders arrived to take Ivory to the hospital, police said he was expected to survive. But within the hours, he died.
I'm a little numb. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm still shook up. Like.
Yeah, just a very tragic situation. We know that Patrick Ivory was also a father, Art and Melanie. He had a 6-year-old, and the big question is how and why did this happen? Was he targeted? Was it random? Was it road rage? We've posed those questions to police. They're still investigating. We're reporting live this evening from Southwest Houston. I'm Stefania Coley, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
Return to rugged, the all-new ruggedly redesigned 2022 Nissan Pathfinder.
Introducing new It Takes Two.
We make the goods that make life better and make the everyday more sustainable. Sonoma Goods for Life. Kohl's.
We're back with breaking news. A man has been charged in the deadly shooting outside a Greens Point Valero gas station. This is the shooting that happened because a car door was dinged. 34-year-old Demerick Thomas died Tuesday morning. 25-year-old Elijah Kalawania, he's charged with murder. Our team is following this story. We'll have a live report on Eyewitness News at 4.
Oh, sister of mine, I got you this. The new iPhone 13 Pro. It's on Verizon 5G. I can't believe you got me this. Yes, Verizon is giving one to everyone when they trade in their older damaged phone. Oh, so like every sister can get this? Yeah. Every aluminum siding installer. Why not? Every jeweler. They would have to. Every customer, new and old, can get iPhone 13 Pro on us. Because everyone deserves better. Everyone, horse trainers, manicurists, you get the new iPhone. We're alone. I know. What are we doing? I don't know.
In a plastic surgery tragedy. Police say a young woman died after a procedure performed by a mother-daughter duo in Encino. They're now charged with murder, and police want to know if there are more victims out there. As Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell shows us, police have video from inside one of the procedures.
Carissa Rajpal, seen in a video posted on social media, undergoing butt augmentation. Rajpal had 2 procedures performed illegally at a home in Encino last September. She died after getting a 3rd procedure. Police say Lydia Adame and her daughter Alicia Gomez presented themselves as specialists. Both have been arrested on murder charges.
These individuals have no medical training, they are not experienced, and they are putting people's lives and health at risk.
Investigators suspect the women injected Rajpal with some substances used by qualified cosmetic physicians, but combined them with dangerous chemicals.
They were mixing them with other chemicals and other substances that clearly are not appropriate for any kind of medical procedure that would be performed on a human.
Police say Rajpal came to Los Angeles from South Africa, hoping to work in the adult film industry. They say they've contacted other victims who have suffered long-term health issues after having procedures and believe there may be many others.
We're also seeking relatives of victims who may know information, who may have had loved ones that either were medically disfigured or had passed away following some of the procedures that these suspects were involved in.
Victims are being urged to contact the LAPD or their local law enforcement agency.
Return to rugged. The all-new, ruggedly redesigned 2022 Nissan Pathfinder.
The developments out here continue to stun this community. These teenagers, as you mentioned, were friends. They were classmates, even neighbors. The 14-year-old, the stepson of an HPD officer, and now this 17-year-old will be prosecuted as an adult. At just 17 years old, charged with capital murder, tonight Brian Smith Jr. is behind bars, accused of shooting and killing a 14-year-old friend who lives in the same neighborhood.
They did go to school together and they were considered friends.
The shooting happened Monday night inside the Kings Mill subdivision near Kingwood. Investigators say the victim and shooter were with a group of friends walking along the popular community trails when a gun was pulled.
We do know they were all together. They are acquaintances, friends from high school, from the school, and they were all walking together.
A witness told deputies the group scattered. She found the injured teen left on the sidewalk. The Montgomery County Justice of the Peace on this case has not released the victim's name, which is a violation of Texas law. Today, Smith was arrested by the Montgomery County
Introducing new It Takes Two, your favorite Sally Hansen Miracle Gel, now available in one convenient pack. 2 simple steps for an up to 8-day mani. Our newest innovation from the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel that you love, so you can create a perfect manicure anywhere.
Gabby Petito never goes outside.
July 2nd, 2020. Exactly 1 year before a life-changing road trip would begin, Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie announced their engagement online. On Instagram, a picture of their first date. Gabby writing, "Brian asked me to marry him, and I said yes." 1 day later, Brian posting, "Till death do us part. I'm so happy the answer was yes."